Good afternoon. My name is Mario Montag. I am the co-founder and CEO of Predikto. We specialize in predicting failures in industrial equipment, leveraging the power of predictive analytics and the platform that we've developed, delivered in a software as a service model. Companies around the world spend close to $40 billion on services, handheld devices and software in order to do maintenance, right? This does not include the cost associated with parts and replacement parts and components in their maintenance. Of the $40 billion, about $9 billion are spent on predictive maintenance. And predictive maintenance are things like vibration analysis, infrared, oil analysis, and these are things that are processes and tools that are used in trying to understand what's going to happen with a big piece of equipment. Is this thing starting to vibrate abnormally? Is it going to fail in the future? This process today is significantly manual. Close to 60% of the expenses are humans going out there and measuring things manually and writing reports. Predictions above 40% are considered very accurate in this industry. And the $9 billion industry is expected to be $25 billion in the next 5 years, according to ABI Research, primarily driven by the growth of predictive analytics, the industrial Internet of Things, leveraging the power of all of these sensors generating so much information and being able to automate and expedite simple warnings that are telling organizations where they should focus in order to prevent an unexpected failure that impacts their bottom line significantly. We're going after a couple of main industries. Railroad and steel are our main focus right now. I have a use case for rail that I'll talk to you today. We like rail because very safety conscious industry. They have significant similarity across different systems. Their data is the same. They've spent close to $2.6 billion in accidents in the last 5 years, primarily driven by failures in their own equipment. So this is not somebody kind of driving through a railroad track and causing an accident, but this is their own equipment and their inability to maintain that equipment to a state of good repair. Predikto has developed this asset performance platform that enables us to ingest data from many different sources: equipment sensors, maintenance history, human factors like who was the last person who did maintenance, who is the operator of this piece of equipment, weather data, and we're able to ingest this data and through a machine learning engine provide a very high accuracy algorithm output that is on average above 90% accuracy, that also has a time component that enables us to say this is going to fail within this time period, enabling our customers to perform an action that prevents their impact or their failure in that event. CSX is a customer of ours. They reached out and they said, we have all of this data across so many different pieces of equipment. Let's start with these hot box detectors. These little boxes are about $200,000 each. They're installed all over the track. Every major railroad in the world has them. And their only job is to measure the wheel bearing temperature of every axle whenever they go over it. And if the wheel bearing is really hot, they could explode and cause a derailment. So these boxes are a huge safety mechanism, a huge win for the industry. But now CSX has 800 of these boxes, 100 people doing maintenance on them on a regular basis. So these pieces of equipment are failing. And when they fail, they stop a train that is absolutely healthy, that there's nothing wrong with it. And that's a $10 million problem for CSX alone in 1 year. We've been live with a solution leveraging our platform that gives them a warning every Monday morning that says in the next 7 days, the following hot box detectors are going to fail. So go ahead and send a technician, do a repair, and prevent this from impacting your velocity, impacting your operations. This is going to have a $5 million impact in the first year for CSX. The competitive landscape varies quite a bit. The term predictive analytics is used very loosely. We're bucketing competitors into three main areas. At the top right, you have Instep, Clockwork, MTEL, and us. all startups. Our competitors have less than 15 million in revenue. They specialize in leveraging the power of predictive analytics to be able to predict when something is going to happen in asset-intensive industries like the ones that we're attacking. The other bucket are the Siemens, the Bosch, the GEs. The revenues are slightly bigger than ours, and they specialize in making a lot of equipment. They also have significant practices and teams developing software and analytics. We were on the phone with the president of Siemens North America for customer experience in the industrial sector. And he was saying, well, we're already doing that. We've been working on this for the last year. We have a team of people that specialize in writing algorithms, and we have another team of people looking at monitors and providing these warnings. And we said, well, that's not scalable. You have people doing things manually, people reviewing output in screens manually. We've automated that. And his next comment was, how did you do that? So it's interesting. GE was a very large competitor. They have 1,000 people in San Ramon developing amazing technologies to go after this space. We met with them, we showed them a use case, and they said, we can't do that. So they're coming on board as a customer. The next set of competitors are companies developing tools or platforms that specialize in one piece of the solution, SaaS, R, many other data analytics, statistical applications. They're not providing the final answer, the final recommendation to customers. They're selling a tool and telling their customers, hey, go figure it out on your own. Our customers are significant organizations from around the world. We have customers in the railroad. ArcelorMittal is the largest steel manufacturing company in the world. We're getting data every hour from a steel plant in Germany, and we're providing predictions as to when something's going to happen in that plant. They have 100 plants in 60 countries. We're very excited about beginning that global rollout very soon. And we're working with other organizations that have a theme of we're sitting on a lot of data. We have a big problem, and we're not good at being able to provide predictive analytics solutions and recommendations that are actionable, and that's what we're doing. Our go-to-market strategy is two-pronged. We have partnerships with organizations who have strong relationships with customers in these industries. They make products or software. They're sitting on a lot of data, and they're trying to improve their ability to leverage that information. And we also have a direct sales team. I come with a background in consulting, Fortune 1000 IT organizations, where we were deploying IT solutions. I've worked at PwC, McKinsey, and Hitachi. I left Hitachi when I was running the master data management practice for North America. We struggled a lot to be able to solve the problem, and went through many different data scientists, and Robert Morris won an internal competition that I held, interviewing about 45 people globally, and the approach that Robert took and the team that we're building around him is being able to create a product that is allowing us to go to market very fast. We have revenues today. We had 0 revenues last year. We're going to hit about 500,000, and we're expected to hit about 16 million by 2017. We're closing a lot of pilots recently, and we're looking to deliver a lot of value in those pilots and turn them into monthly recurring revenue customers. We are oversubscribed on a $1 million round that started about 5-6 weeks ago. So that's pretty much done, and we are in conversations and early due diligence with different VCs to raise a $5 million round early next year in order to enable us to expand globally. My name is Mario Montag. I am the founder and CEO of Predikto. We predict failures in industrial manufacturing and industrial equipment. I look forward to continuing the conversation. Thank you for your time.